Welcome to reconcile Associates, Accounting and Finance Tutors. Today we are going to continue in our series 9 mistakes that businesses make. Accounting mistakes small businesses make that crumble their business. We have done with 6. We are now going to look at 1. This is a silent business killer. And I want to tell you why ignoring account reconciliation is costing you money. Ignoring or neglecting reconciliation. This is one of the biggest mistakes that small businesses make. In fact, any business that makes this kind of mistake is bound to face difficulties. Let me ask you a question. If 50,000 naira disappears from your business account today, how long will it take you to notice? Will you know immediately? Or it will take you days, weeks before you know? Most business owners, small business owners, won't notice today, tomorrow, or even this month. And right there is how business is bled to death silently. Today's mistake in our 9 mistakes small businesses make series is neglecting reconciliation. This mistake doesn't shout, it whispers until your business collapses. Let's look at it. What is reconciliation? I know that there is a video titled Reconciliation in my channel. If you go, you will see it. It explains reconciliation very well. What and what you will reconcile. Reconciliation simply means matching what you think you have with what you actually have. Your cash book versus bank statement, your sales records versus POS report, your inventory records versus your physical stock. If they don't match, something is wrong. Even your debt record versus your physical debt. That is why auditors do what is called secularization. To see whether the debtors you say are owing you, whether they are really owing you, and owing you the amount you say they are owing you. And here is the danger. Many business owners assume everything is fine because money is still coming in. I'm sure most of the times it's the cash at hand or in the bank that deceives us. Let me tell you a true story. A small retail business owner was doing well. Sales were strong, customers were plenty. But somehow, there was never enough cash. After 8 months, we reconciled the accounts. What did we find? Bank charges not recorded, POS reversals ignored, staff scheming small amounts delayed, supplier overpayments, total loss over 3.2 million quietly gone. This is just a small business. 3.2 million quietly gone. From the man's hard work, from his sweat, from his capital, not stolen overnight. This money was not just taken once. 3.2 million taken. Not fraud headlines. It was, so things have been taken away from this business. Just lack of reconciliation. Why is neglecting reconciliation dangerous? When you don't reconcile regularly, discrepancies will grow from little to big. Differences between record and actual. You open your record, you see a huge balance, while you don't have that. Small differences today become huge losses tomorrow. 50 naira, 100 naira, 200 naira, by the time you add it up, it becomes huge losses. Fraud goes undetected. If you are not doing reconciliation, it will be difficult for you to notice fraud. They take money from you, you will not know. Because you think things are going normally. Sometimes they are trusted workers. Sometimes they are very quiet, unassuming, respectful workers. And you think because they are like that, that they will not have the mind to defraud you. And you will not bother because you did not reconcile. The day you finally reconcile, you might find out that you have lost quite some money. Sometimes your business is bringing in cash. As you are raking in the cash, you don't bother to check whether there is something wrong. If you did not reconcile, fraud will go undetected until it will kill your business. Your cash flow is not correct because your cash flow is based on the record. It is not reconciled to the actual. Money is coming, money is coming, money is coming. Is it true? Is it actual? You think you have money. Your bank says otherwise. Another one is bad decisions flow. Because your cash flow is not correct. Because you don't do reconciliation. You assume what you don't have. And you make your decision based on the books. Even though the books might be wrong, but you make your decision based on that. That decision will be a bad decision. You borrow when you don't need to. You expand when you shouldn't. You panic unnecessarily. And again, you become very courageous when you should be afraid. What are the signs that you are guilty of this mistake? Please be honest to yourself. You check your balance, not your statement. Is it not true? You get a lot, you check. Oh, that's my balance. You don't check the statement. But you know that there are fraudulent alerts. You rely on memory instead of records. Most of you don't record things down. It's on your brain. I can remember, this man has a sharp brain. Even though something that happens 2 days, 3 days, he will remember. It is not true. You only reconcile when there is a problem. I say, tell yourself the truth, be honest. If what I'm saying is true. If there is no problem, you don't bother to reconcile. You can't explain differences in your account. You gloss over it, leave it. After all, I'm not making loss. But you have differences, unexplained differences. You avoid accounting because it feels complex. If any of these sound familiar to you, then you should carry your chair, sit down, and listen to me. Because you are making that mistake. It means you have not found time to reconcile your business. Your physical, or what we call actual, versus your record. What you assumed you have against what you have not reconciled that. What is the right way? Monthly reconciliation is good. Let me give you a simple rule. Reconcile monthly. Don't have any excuse. Ensure that every month you reconcile. And these are the things that you reconcile. Your bank account. Reconcile your bank account with your cash book that you are keeping. Ensure that all the payments you made, that they are recorded in your bank account. And no extra payment is recorded in your account or in the bank. What you spend is what you see in the bank. Ensure that your sales are all recorded in the bank and it increased your balance. Transfer, POS and transfer records. One of the most headache you will face is POS, especially all these new banks with their wrong descriptions. Some you will have figure everywhere. You won't see any description that will show what the transaction is meant for. You must sit down on a monthly basis and ensure that there is a reconciliation. Cash sales. Some don't record cash sales. Some record cash sales, but they spend from the cash sale. They don't put it back in the bank. And when they spend from it, they don't give account. It's better you have an interest account so that all your card sales, you put them in bank and reconcile them on monthly basis. Inventory. If your business has inventory, you must reconcile at least once every month. You don't need to be an accountant to do this. All you need to do is be consistent in doing it. If you are doing it consistent, you will not need an accountant. Better, you can use an accountant to help you. Because most of the time we run away from paying money and we spend those money. There are some technologies that can make things easy for you that you can use. These are technology friendly for you. We can have accounting apps like Wave or do QuickBooks, bank alerts and bank statements, monthly bank statements, POS reports, print your POS report, simple Excel sheets. Automation doesn't replace discipline, but it makes it easier. Now, even if you have automated, even if you have all these things, you must be disciplined to ensure that you do this. Don't feel tired in doing it. Don't feel tired in reconciling your book. It is very, very important that you reconcile your book. Let me leave you with this truth. Unreconciled accounts don't mean no problems. They mean problems you haven't discovered yet, like the ostrich that buries its head in the sand. If you care about your business, at least you must reconcile monthly. Ask questions early for something that has issues. Ask questions early. Don't assume. Please confirm. Don't think that this is what it is. Confirm. If you go to the bank and you see that somebody gives you 1,000 naira and puts it in counting machine, and the machine counts and drop the money and he pays you, you think they are foolish? They are not foolish. At least if the money is to the counting machine, can separate it. And there is a record that he has counted it. So don't ever assume that you are correct, that it is like that. Confirm that it is like that. This is how profitable businesses stay alive. Reconciliation is important. You must do it. Please, my audience, did you find this lecture useful to you? If you do, please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Like, comment and share. Share to people. Let it go viral so that we can create more. Thank you.